Orthopedics are retinal specialists and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 EYES for more information. Payment plans are available. EYES TT, taking eye care into the future.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Grade 1 PVC ceiling sale on new arrivals. PVC panels $25. Heat barrier tiles $7. WPC panels $35. Marble sheets $180 and more. 4 locations: Warren Road, Davie, Tunapuna, and Tobago. Big deals, premium finishes. Don't miss this sale.
Book your I.A.N live stream now. Live and in person at your business. Promote your products and services to over 165 million viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to the next level. Book your business spotlight and watch your business transform. Contact I.A.N at 2944081 or at any of our office numbers.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $395. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Purchase the strong magnetic cup to rid the body of toxins, stones in the kidney and bladder, stomach burns, prostate problems, and more. Magnetic Slimmer Belt slims the waistline, support the back. Relieve back and waist pain, back injuries, constipation, menstrual discomfort. The amazing magnetic massage sandals massage the sole of the feet while you walk. Relieve pains and tiredness in the legs, hips, and back. Burning and swelling of the feet. Available exclusively at Modern Caribbean Enterprises Limited. Call 653-0011.
You're hired. Not you guys. Him.
For me? What else does the janitor?
When it comes to spotless results, trust the real professional, Sir Cleaning Products. Floors, windows, tables, wherever there's dirt, Sir makes it disappear. Hassle-free cleaning, every time.
So, do you do kitchens too?
Like I go get a raise?
Sir Hassle-free cleaning, done right.
Whether it's 1, 2,
or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead. Passenger SUV 4x4, heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction vehicles, and agricultural workhorses,
we've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose, and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg, and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with ASJA Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait, choose ASJA Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with ASJA Nutrition.
More savings, more value, weekly giveaways, more reasons to shop at Food Shoppers Supermarket, 121 Eastern Main Road, Arima, on J. Chai Trading Compound. We have the deals you want and the prices you need, so don't hesitate, where smart shopping begins.
Looking for reliable mobile car care? Premium Mobile Detailing comes directly to your location, home, or office. Our fully equipped mobile van provides its own power and water, so convenience is guaranteed. From mobile car washes, steam cleaning to interior shampoo, buffing and polishing, ceramic coating, headlight restoration, and fleet maintenance, we do it all. Save time, drive clean, call Premium Mobile Detailing today and let us bring the shine to you.
This Ramadan, dress with grace and confidence at ASJA Limited. Explore modest fashion, stylish scarves, and accessories all under one roof across 5,000 square feet. Best prices guaranteed. Akbar Road, Charlieville. Find us easily on Waze.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Well, I'm in Guyana. We decided just to come down and meet a rep from Touch to tell us, because this is one of their projects in Diamond right now. Amazing community, big infrastructure going on with homes and apartments and you name it. Persons have already started to purchase lots and whatnot, but this is moving rapidly. So they already started to do all their groundwork and whatnot. So it's not just an ad that we are running something that is in existence. We have a rep from Taj. Hi. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good afternoon. Tell me more about Taj.
Taj is from a developer, Coastal Rim Properties. They have been developing in the United States, primarily in the state of Hawaii and California. For over 50 years, the company has developed and built over 6,000 homes and condominiums and millions of square feet of commercial space. Taj Diamond will be the new standard for Guyana. Nothing will compare. Taj Diamond Gated Community portion has 218 single-family homes. All have about 2,350 square feet of interior living space, a 2-car garage, rooftop terrace, and floor plan options ranging from 3 to 5 bedrooms.
Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here. For more information, contact us and invest in your dream property today.
And welcome to Sunset Beach Resort, where comfort, relaxation, and the beach come together in one beautiful space. Our resort offers a peaceful, secure environment with 2 swimming pools right here on this compound. And if you're coming with children, they love our kids' play park. At Sunset Beach Resort, we have a range of modern apartments to suit every group. From studio apartment that is ideal for couples and spacious accommodations that can host up to 10 guests comfortably. And with direct beachfront access, the sea is always steps away from sunrise to sunset. So whether you're planning a family escape or a romantic getaway, Sunset Beach Resort is waiting on you. Adults only $50 and kids under 12 stay free. So book your stay today at Sunset Beach Resort.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Book your I.A.N live stream now. Live and in person at your business. Promote your products and services to over 165 million viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to the next level. Book your business spotlight and watch your business transform. Contact I.A.N at 2944081 or at any of our office numbers.
Premium spa and salon supplies from Mustafa Marketing Limited. Spa towels at great prices, microfiber, ring spun and coral fleece. Essentials for safer hygiene and client comfort. WhatsApp us on 290-1952 or follow Mustafa Marketing on social media.
There's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, I.A.N out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, I.A.N out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, I.A.N out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, as you know, the carnival is over now, and it's all about Ash Wednesday. And I'm sure by now you know. In fact, before we go further, I want to say a special good evening to all those of you who are locked on from the islands, and all those of you in the US and UK and all over the world. In fact, I met up a lot of people from all over the world, and they're all locked on to Crime Watch. Believe me, they're locked on. They're locked on, and that's why every day, for you to really get the news and know exactly what is going on, you need to tell your friends and tell your family and tell everybody. If you want to know what's going on in the Caribbean, what is going on in Trinidad and Tobago by extension outside there, you need to lock on one platform. That's the I.A.N, that's the I.A.N network on Facebook and I.A.N network on YouTube. Subscribe and follow. Well, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday ushers in a season of sacrifice as Lent begins today, a period of reflection and renewal. Today, Christians across Trinidad and Tobago and around the world begin the solemn season of Lent, a sacred 40-day journey of prayer, fasting, and spiritual renewal. Lent opens on Ash Wednesday when worshippers attend church services to receive ashes on their foreheads in the shape of a cross. The ashes traditionally made from burnt palms used during last year's Palm Sunday. So a lot of you, I'm sure a lot of you want to, wanted to find out, but what is that, what is that black mark that you see on the forehead with the cross and whatnot? It's the ashes from the palm from last year, and serve as a powerful reminder of human mortality and the call to repentance. Remember that you are the dust, and the dust to you shall return. And Lent commemorates the 40 days Jesus Christ spent fasting in the wilderness, where he endured temptation before beginning his public ministry. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, there's a lot of things happening here now. And now going across to the Muslim community, Ramadan begins today as ASJA confirms moon sighting timeline. ASJA has announced, that's the Juman Sunat Al-Jamaat Association has announced that the holy month of Ramadan officially begins at sunset on Wednesday, February 18, 2026, with the first day of fasting to be observed on Thursday. So the first day of fasting, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a lot of prayer. It's a lot of, time of reflection. And it's such a beautiful time in Trinidad. This is one place you're free to express yourself with respect to your, religious persuasion. You understand? And it's really a nice time. And it's really, just imagine, just in Trinidad and Tobago, we have the Christians Lent for 40 days. And then we have the month of Ramadan. The first day of fasting will be tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, so let's start. Let me tell you exactly what is happening today. And, hold on. So where do we start from? Page what? No, from Carnival and everything. Okay, Montano makes history. Soca superstar breaks Lord Kitchener's Road Monarch record. Marshall Montano has etched his name deeper into Road March record. Marshall Montano has etched his name deeper into Carnival history, capturing the 2026 Road March title and officially surpassing the legendary Ordwin Lord Kitchener Roberts. Okay, so remember Lord Kitchener had 11 Road March, 11. And Marshall now has 12. So he has officially surpassed the legendary Lord Kitchener. Montano winning anthem Echo amidst 171 plays at Encore amidst 171 plays. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Voice, A.A.N. Voice and Louis, who was hunting his first title, placed second with 127 plays for his hit Car Behave, while Ian Bungie Garland Alvarez finished third with 97. The victory marks a monumental achievement for Montano. In fact, we had just a little ceremony. Go ahead.
It brings me great pleasure as the president of the Trinidad Unified Calypsonians organization to be announcing the results of the Tuku National Road March for 2026. I know there's high anticipation out there, so I'm going to go straight into announcing the first three in the competition. But before I do that, I want to congratulate each and every one that participated. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Tuco Road March 2026, starting at third place. In third place, we have Ian Alvarez, Bungie Garland, song Roadman, played 97 times. In second place of the Tuku National Road March for 2026 is Aaron St. Louis, voice, Car Behave, played 127 times. And ladies and gentlemen, our road march for 2026 in the National Tuku Road March competition is Marshall Montano, encore, played 171 times. That's it for the results. My task was very easy. We had what I will consider a very good season for Calypso and for every event that we have put forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Lost Tribe tops large band of the year for fourth consecutive team. For the fourth year running, the Lost Tribe has taken home the large band of the year, Crown with their performance, the Island Circus, scoring 1,351 points. Following them, Trinidad All-Stars Seal Orchestra earned second place with Sailors Ashore in Japan, while Paparazzi Carnival secured third with the Lobe Destination, I Do. Also, ladies and gentlemen, last lap done. Carnival 2026 officially concludes across Trinidad and Tobago. After 2 days of high energy, vibrant costumes and soca rhythm, Trinidad Carnival 2026 officially comes to an end, closing another colorful chapter in the nation's cultural calendar. From early Monday morning into Carnival Tuesday night, masqueraders take to the road nationwide, from major cities to rural communities, proudly displaying elaborate creations, dancing behind music trucks, and celebrating in a true Trinbagonian spirit. Also, in fact, I was caught up with masqueraders in the Piccadilly Street Port of Spain on Tuesday. Go ahead. What the carnival?
We love it, son. Tell Kamala, don't change your roots.
Don't change your roots?
Don't change it.
All right, what about you?
This is my first time playing Master. I'm enjoying myself. We love you, Ian. I love you, boy. We love you, we love you.
What have you said about 2026 carnival?
It's a little slow, but it's coming along. 5 March or no March?
Huh? Look at that girl. What's that?
5 March or no March?
Don't change our rules. First time I'm enjoying myself. 5 March or no March?
How are you? You enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am.
What have you said about the carnival?
Carnival is lovely. I love it. I will trade it for the world. Look how we come to tell us 5 March or no March. Yeah, big up 5 March. What I love about 5 March is that they still make their own costumes in an era when everybody's ordering their costumes from China. They make their own costumes and it's like a community function.
Hey, what's happening, man? You alright? You're good.
Good evening to Mr. I.A.N.
What do you say? What have you to say about the carnival?
Well, it's my cousin band, so it's going good.
It's going good?
Yeah.
You love it?
We love it.
All right, man.
And we see you outside, so we love it more.
Yeah. You're good.
They get you with me.
Yeah, we outside.
Yeah, don't move with me.
Yeah, I just want to picture of the water. Behind you. Nobody actually making it.
Ladies first. And then after.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cougar revelers hit street on Carnival Tuesday at Lisa's Garden. We were down there. Go ahead. Let's give them a little shot. You like the carnival?
Yeah.
Right. Right. So just give me your... All right then. So just give me your short time. You love the carnival, tell me.
Yes, I love it.
What do you love about it, 2026 carnival?
The culture, the people that you might just come together. I love it.
Yeah, great, thank you. All right. Outside. Yeah, outside. So that's more, more than people, you know? Tell me about the carnival. What you love about it?
Well, this is my first carnival, and I'm really enjoying it so
Serious?
far.
You love it?
Yes, I love it.
Are you having a good time?
Actually,
Yeah.
I really enjoy the carnival.
Yeah.
It's been going really good so far.
Okay. Thanks again. All the hot ones in
Two
the
of them
Cougar.
alone we taking home. Two of them alone. Two of them alone we taking home. Two of them alone. We outside this carnival.
For you now, because I know you saw a lot of videos up there, and you know a lot of. In fact, we had videos on our platforms, the I.A.N network on YouTube, on the I.A.N network on Facebook. That's where you get all the news. So continue to subscribe and follow, encourage our friends. Also, in fact, I met a UK professors. Embraced Trinidad Mass with baby dolls on Carnival Tuesday. They were very interesting. Two university professors from the United Kingdom. They were there, and this is what they had to say. Go ahead. 2026 Carnival, what have you to say?
I've loved it. It's been joyous. We've done Juve with baby dolls.
And where are you from? What part of the world are you from?
I'm from Leeds in the north of England.
Wow.
And I've come all the way to play baby doll in Amanda's band because we're interested in traditional masquerade. Kathy and I are professors.
Hi Kathy, and how are you? Hi Professor, what's up? Now what have you to say about 2026 Carnival?
I love it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very different than Brooklyn. West Indian Day Parade. Yeah. The heat, the people.
It's a lot of sun. It's a lot of sun.
It's a lot of sun.
Yeah, but you're having a great time, huh?
Having a great time.
We think that we'd like to see more traditional mass.
More traditional mass.
On the road, as well as beads and bikini.
Yes.
So like this kind of mass tells a
More
story.
bikinis?
Less bikinis.
Less bikinis,
we like the bikinis, but just a mass that tells a story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. And I see you're dressed very much. You got the shoes, you got the shirt.
I'm here.
Yes.
All the best to you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Juve's celebration in Chagonas. I'll show you. I'll give you a little clip. Go ahead. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you Juve celebrations, Junior Parade of Bands on Ramsaran Street, Chaguanas on Sunday, February 15th. Videos, ladies and gentlemen, the long videos, if you all can upload it on my site now, the 12 minutes, and because some of the videos are really, really long. Also, Terri Lyons crowned Calypso Monarch after electrifying Dimanche Gras showdown. Terri Lyons has been crowned the 2026 Calypso Monarch, emerging victorious after gripping the Dimanche Gras finals that kept the Queen's Park Savannah on edge until the last announcement.
And I ask you, dear Lord, to cover us. Because who, without sin, cast the first stone? We need to. I need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Amen. Come on, come on. Trinidad need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Amen. Life is getting harder to manage, oh yeah. The plan he had for us is vanishing.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, finishing in second place was Ronaldo London with 245 points. We have a video from him. Why? Why? While Ricky Jai secured third with 241, while Young Brother followed closely in fourth position. Ladies and gentlemen, TTT rejects censorship allegation after mic controversy at Dimanche Gras. Helen Francis mic reportedly muted. State broadcaster TTT Limited has strongly denied claims that reigning Calypso Monarch Helen Francis was deliberately muted during his Dimanche Gras performance, insisting that audio interruption was the result of a technical failure, not political censorship. The issue arose on Sunday night when viewers experienced a sudden loss of sound during Francis' performance at the National Calypso Monarch final. Go ahead.
What you want with what intent? You could bat up the independent bench. You could change the country that we once know. But don't forget, this is Trinidad.
Our defending monarch, I.A.N.
Francis.
Don't forget.
And everybody in the surprise Calypso, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was contestant number 11 with the first time that we would have heard this one.
Yes.
Yes, we are live on waxing.
So we are down to
I am not going to repeat that. I heard it loud and clear, but I'm not going to repeat it. Just know that WAC 90.1 FM is where Calypsos are played. That's all I'll say. WAC is where Calypsos are played. our defending monarch,
Elon Francis.
Don't forget.
And everybody in the surprise Calypso, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was contestant number 11, Elon Francis.
We would have heard this one.
Yes.
Yes, we are live on waxing.
So we are down to
I am not going to repeat that. I heard it loud and clear, but I'm not going to repeat it. Just know that WAC 90.1 FM is where Calypsos are played. That's all I'll say. WAC is where Calypsos are played.
Competition.
The man said he mute the mic. You heard it there. The man said he mute the mic. I don't know what madness is that, no? That's what kind of craziness is that? But you see, I'll tell you something before we take that breaker. You see a live show? Don't play with that. Don't play with a live show. You see live show, you see this, you see what you see this I have here? Which pocket do I have it in? You see this? What I have here? This could make you, this little black box I have here, that I put behind my jacket here, this could make you or this could break you. And you would be surprised to know sometimes you have to check. And it's only experience, years of experience will make you realize the power of this thing called the mic on a live show. And the guy said, we have muted the mic. Now, I don't know, but before we go, this is what the Prime Minister had to say. To my loving and dedicated haters, no one has censored Calypso. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissessa has declared that no need to censor Calypso, arguing that elements within the art form have, over the years, alienated large sections of the population through divisive political content, which is true. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Republic Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra captured the top spot of the national panorama with their rendition of Can't Behave on Saturday, February 14. Go ahead. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, well, we're going to get in some news that, well, Carnival is over now. This is I try to encapsulate everything for you, what happened and whatnot. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I have to report to you. And I have to report to you and tell you what exactly is going on and making sure that the mic is not muted on my platform. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
ASJA offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 Eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. ASJA, taking eye care into the future.
At CTS College Private Secondary School, we understand that every student learns differently. This is why we provide them with the freedom to choose their ideal workload. With full-time and part-time classes delivered face-to-face and online, and dedicated teachers to help them reach their academic goals. We also provide regular updates to students and parents. Plus, we have affordable rates and flexible payment terms. Enroll today at CTS College.
Vicmol 2007 Limited. Manufacturers, wholesalers, and retailers of quality mattresses and foam products. Located off the Chase Village flyover. Get more value for your money with mattresses made the right way, double-sided, and meant to be flipped, just like Grandma used to do. Choose from Arisia, Luxuria high-density, and Spinematic rebonded mattresses with firm, lasting support. We also offer medical-grade waterproof vinyl mattresses, custom sizes, cushions, pillows, and toppers. Find Vicmol mattresses at leading furniture stores nationwide.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Premium spa and salon supplies from Mustafa Marketing Limited. Spa towels at great prices, microfiber, ring spun and coral fleece. Essentials for safer hygiene and client comfort. WhatsApp us on 290-1952 or follow Mustafa Marketing on social media.
More savings, more value, weekly giveaways, more reasons to shop at Food Shoppers Supermarket, 121 Eastern Main Road, Arima, on J. Chai Trading Compound. We have the deals you want and the prices you need, so don't hesitate. Where smart shopping begins.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the new Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines what modern luxury means in Guyana. Step into a community where architecture, comfort and elegance come together. Discover striking 3-story residences starting at just USD $499,000.
First floor is a bedroom, and then there's a 2-car garage, a nice big open kitchen, and then on top you can either do 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms.
Inside, every home is fully appointed. Gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private 2-car garage. Each detail designed to elevate the way you live.
What it would be like as you enter through the tunnel, you look through and over the pool and through the green space.
Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages, flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show. The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Mic is mute. Yeah, my mic is mute. Because sometimes, like when we come off when we go to a break, maybe I want to make calls and whatnot. So you always have to check this. This is a very powerful thing. You have to check this mic. Yeah, this could make you or break you. And but nevertheless, I was thinking something a while ago when I looked at it. When I that time with that stupidness with sensor and all kind of thing. I listened to the man Calypso and that's it. All right, guys. What's the guy name again? Helen Francis, right? I listened to his Calypso. Right, that is that. But I saw the video where the guy came across and said the mic is mute. Listen to this again. I want to explain something here.
Yes, we are live on waxing.
The muted Elon's mic. So we are down to our final contestant.
Yeah, but guys, that fella there who's saying something about the muted mic, that is Kenny Phillip. How Kenny Phillip will know what TT2 doing? How Kenny Phillip will know what TTT is doing? How? But I will tell you something. That I am in this industry for many, many years now. Over a decade. Okay? And more. And you'll be surprised to know you can do whatever checks. You can do checks and fine-tune and check everything. But when you go live, what will happen in a million years could happen at that time. I swear to God. And I have seen it. I have seen it at times where, we go live and we live, and every time, and everything was working, and just like that, this shut down, that shut down, mic cut, playback status stick, all kind of thing, CG machine shut down. You'll be surprised to That's why during our live show we have persons that are experienced to make sure, even though these things are happening right now, but in case it happen, you have to have people stand by. And maybe coincidentally that when this man was singing this calypso, it could have happened. I want to be fair to, because I'm talking from experience that these things could really happen. It could really happen. It could really happen. You understand? Things could happen. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to some crime reporting to you here. Haunted and hacked to death. Haunted and hacked to death. Venezuelan teen killed after defending woman at San Fernando bar. Early morning chase ends in deadly bloodshed. A night out in San Fernando turned into a deadly pursuit on Sunday morning when a 19-year-old Venezuelan national was chased for more than a mile before being cornered and hacked to death in a residential yard. Dead is Jesus Carlos of San Fernando. Carlos' brother, who was present at the bar and involved in the accident, spoke with the I.A.N. News and said violence erupted shortly after an altercation at Black Sales Bar along Sapero Street. According to his account, a Venezuelan woman was allegedly heckled and inappropriately grabbed by a Trinidadian man while inside the establishment. The woman, who was lying with Venezuelan friends and relatives, reportedly objected and told the man to stop. An exchange of words followed. During the confrontation, one of the Venezuelan men allegedly slapped the suspect while he was on a phone call. What began as a heated argument quickly spilled outside the bar and escalated into a chaotic street fight. Butlers and other objects were reportedly hurled as tension boiled over. The brothers said Venezuelan group eventually retreated. However, several men allegedly gave chase in a vehicle attempting to run them down the road, run them over. In the confusion, the group scattered. Police said that Carlos, the victim, became separated from his friends and ran in different directions as the pursuit intensified. He was chased through several streets before seeking refuge at a house at the corner of Embry and Rigsby Street. Embry, in a desperate attempt to escape, reportedly jumped into the yard of a homeowner, but the attackers followed. Carlos was cornered and repeatedly chopped. He died in the yard before he could reach. That is crazy. And you know what is sad about that? Let me tell you what is sad about that. There are a lot of groups go out there and they think that they might see, they're seeing the Spanish girl. Maybe she's nice and heckling the girl. And when she's not taking them on, they touch her and maybe, inappropriately. So she with her friends say, but, this is what this guy did. And they started to argue. And that's just craziness. And I really hope that they find these people who did this. We need to find them. I want to tell you, find them. We need to find them. Just how I'm looking for the persons in Cuba shooting, we need to find these people that hacked this Venezuelan boy to death. This is craziness. Because in Trinidad, let's say a Trinidadian girl is lying and she's with her friends, and let's say her friends is from Cuba. And they're all from Cuba and they go down by a bar somewhere in Arima. And she, she's sexy up, she nice and whatnot. And fellas start to heckle her. Well, okay, she take the heckling, but you start touch up the girl and pull her hands and all kind of thing. And she come back and tell her friends and them, like, look, this fella is pulling my hand and touch me up inappropriately and thing. So the fellas then, say, what you gonna do that, boy, you gonna do that? And then the bacchanal start. And it's all because of that. And they chase the Venezuelan group out and took a car and tried to run them over, and the deceased ran and jumped somebody's yard. Just imagine that. Innocent you lying in a bar with your friends. And that's craziness. That's why we need to find these people, And anybody who have information about this group that did this, could you give me the information so we could? I am the commissioner for the ground, whether you like it or not, I am the commissioner for the ground. Believe me, I control the ground. And I want to know who on the ground did this. In fact, the brother spoke to us. He was so scared to go on camera. Go ahead.
Time and day we start to dance and thing. But then, man, the Trinidadian one sit down and watch we now. Understand? But I feel it they not liking we lie men like that. Understand what I mean? One of them pull up a girl. We girl. The girl lie men with we. Pull up a girl and he'll tell him no. So he continue doing. And one of my uncle tell him to stop that. when my uncle tell him to stop that, he get the phone and call it. I don't know, calling somebody else or something like that. So when he calling in the phone, my uncle give he a slap. Right? And then he starting to fight, then pull up a knife and thing. So we had to get the bottle and thing because we know have nothing. So we fighting outside the road. We come out from the bar and then have a wagon. Understand what I mean? A silver wagon. And then try to match up me with the car, with the van. Right? We start to run. We passing Sipero, go down by A09 and thing, and then coming behind we. So all I will running, but one of my brother dead, he running separate. Understand? And I try to get help him for somebody, and I only hear my brother get killed. So when I coming back for the station, because somebody carry me by the station, when I come back, I see my brother slide on now. So I carry nothing. I had to wait, and I telling them if you then find out with the car, if you then find out with camera and thing, because then buy a camera and thing. So then not telling me nothing. So until now, I want to know if you then find the car or then find the people, because the camera see all the face. So that's all I had to telling you. And he pull on one side, and I pull on one in next side. So I carry nothing. I see the car, I see the dead man. So, but I don't know where I doing. I don't know. My brother down there. So
How much of them? How much men?
I see in the bar when it starting 6 men. But when the car pull out, it's 4 men in the car. One of the men always we Sipero Street. Only one of the men. The rest of the men, first time I see them. They not like, I know they not like when we lie men like that. So we can't do nothing. If you then lie men, I not going to them and tell them nothing. I then enjoy it themselves. But when then see we lie men enjoy we sell, they not liking that. So then try to pull out the girl and dance. So that all happened. That all information from me, and I want to get thing because my brother done that. I want to get if you then catch him in, or if you get the car, the wagon, because I know the car. So I not telling nothing again because I don't know that all information.
Okay.
That is very sad, you know. That is very, 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 very sad. Just imagine, that is terrible. They like me in a bar normal, not telling anybody anything, not fighting, just having drinks. They and their friends. And because some Trinidadian fellas come together, like the girl and start to pull up her hand and touch her inappropriately, the boys and them but anybody will stand up for that and say, you can't do that, and slap and start to beat them, then run them down, try to run them over with a car. Then one of the boys start to run and jump into somebody's yard and kill him and chop him to death. And you tell me these fellas and them still at large? Could we find them? And before we go further, Carnival joy shattered. Teen stabbed to death in Woodbrook as 2 others shot on Aripita Avenue. What began as a jubilant Juve celebration in Woodbrook descended into chaos and bloodshed early Monday, February 16th, leaving 1 teenager dead. Dead is Jaden Rolfe, was fatally stabbed during the festivities at the corner of David Tile and Warren Street in Woodbrook. Reports indicate that he was attacked amid a crowded celebration and sustained critical injuries. Despite efforts to render assistance, he succumbed to his injuries. Yeah, but it had audio before.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Purchase the Strong Magnetic Cup to rid the body of toxins, stones in the kidney and bladder, stomach burns, prostate problems, and more. Magnetic Slimmer Belt slims the waistline, support the back. Relieve back and waist pain, back injuries, constipation, menstrual discomfort. The amazing magnetic massage sandals massage the sole of the feet while you walk. Relieve pains and tiredness in the legs, hips, and back. Burning and swelling of the feet. Available exclusively at Modern Caribbean Enterprises Limited. Call 653-0011.
Grade 1 PVC ceiling sale on new arrivals. PVC panels $25. Heat barrier tiles $7. WPC panels $35. Marble sheets $180 and more. 4 locations: Warren Road, Davey, Tunapuna, and Tobago. Big deals, premium finishes. Don't miss this sale.
This Ramadan, dress with grace and confidence at ASJA Limited. Explore modest fashion, stylish scarves, and accessories all under one roof across 5,000 square feet. Best prices guaranteed. Akbar Road, Charleville. Find us easily on Waze.
Whether it's 1, 2, or a truckload of tires, we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead. Passenger SUV 4x4. Heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly. From forklifts to industrial giants, construction, vehicles, and agricultural workhorses. We've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
With financing available through Scotia, Republic, and First Citizens Bank, you can feel secure every step of the way. Own land at Corsica Estates in Grand Couva for just $165,000 with affordable payment plans. A safe, growing community inspired by modern living.
Looking for modernized apartments in the heart of Miao? Well, look no further. From welcoming living spaces to comfortable bedrooms and modernized kitchens. And don't forget the bathrooms. And the best part about it, we're located in the heart of Miao.
Looking for reliable mobile car care? Premium Mobile Detailing comes directly to your location, home, or office.
Our fully equipped mobile van provides its own power and water, so convenience is guaranteed. From mobile car washes, steam cleaning to interior shampoo, buffing and polishing, ceramic coating, headlight restoration, and fleet maintenance, we do it all. Save time, drive clean, call Premium Mobile Detailing today and let us bring the shine to you.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $395. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with ASJA Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait, choose ASJA Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with ASJA Nutrition.
Welcome to Taj Diamond, Georgetown's new standard of luxury living. Strategically located along the New Heroes Highway and the newly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond is setting a bold new benchmark for modern, upscale living in Guyana. This master-planned residential community blends contemporary architecture with comfort, style, and timeless elegance. Designed for those who expect more from where they live and invest. Elegant 3-story residences. Starting from USD $499,000. Choose from 3, 4, or 5-bedroom homes across 4 thoughtfully designed floor plans, offering up to 2,350 square feet of refined living space. Each residence features premium finishes throughout. Designer, chef-inspired kitchens, sleek, modern bathrooms, private 2-car garage, Whether you're buying your dream home or securing a smart investment, Taj Diamond offers exceptional advantages. Flexible payment options, optional leaseback income program, up to 50% in-house financing for as long as 10 years. Developed by a world-class team of licensed architects and engineers with over 50 years of experience and 6,000 plus homes delivered globally, Taj Diamond reflects quality, credibility, and long-term value. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy you can own.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know again, Alexander said, the Homeland Security Minister said, urged citizens to avoid confrontation, exercise personal responsibility following the fatal stabbing of the teenager. He said, while the police maintain a strong presence for carnival, law enforcement officers can't be everywhere at the same time. And he said that if you have altercations or any altercation, he tells us stay home. That's the advice by the Honorable Minister of Homeland.
What happens is this, we often speak about what we see. There are persons who are having issues with other persons. If you know you're having issues with other persons, stay home. The police.
Great advice. Also, ladies and gentlemen, vendor dies after being shot while fighting off armed bandits at Gulf City. A San Fernando businessman succumbed to his injury around 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday, 17th of February, after he was shot in the abdomen on Saturday night after confronting two armed men who stormed a sales tent along Gulfview Link Road. The incident occurred around 7 p.m. on February 14. 56-year-old proprietor Vijay Nanan and his employee, 40-year-old Udelsi Martinez, were conducting business at the location. They were selling roses and whatnot stuff. According to the report, two men approached the tent and announced a robbery. One of the suspects, described as approximately 6 feet tall, medium build, dark brown complexion, dressed in dark clothing, was armed with a firearm. The second suspect, about 5 feet 10 inches tall and also wearing dark clothing, accompanied him. Investigators said Nanan armed himself with a cutlass in an attempt to defend himself, his employee, and the day earnings. The struggle reportedly broke out, during which 3 loud explosions. Just imagine that right by Gulf City, right on that stretch. It is craziness. Right on that stretch there, ladies and gentlemen. It is craziness. Also, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I just had to tell you, you remember the fella, Kyle Mudd, charged with allegedly murdering cousin after Londonville dead street brawl. You remember that? Well, just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, remember this is an incident that occurred on Monday, on February 9th, after he was stabbed during a confrontation in the area. Kyle Edmond, you remember, ladies and gentlemen, and Brian McKenna, also known as Mudd, was wanted for that crime, was wanted for murder, and we were able to locate him, and we got him in our van last week. You remember that little clip?
Stop mix up with them because I find that they're encouraging you young set that thing on the block with them little youth on them.
Come back to me. So he was in my van after that, ladies and gentlemen. So we got his side. He said everything, and then we went back and we met with the other relatives. You can give me 5 seconds of that. Right? Well, you remember the matter before the court said but just to let you know, the commissioner for the ground, as a senior police officer mentioned to me today, he said, had it not been for your involvement, I don't think that we would have been able to locate anybody. So because of our involvement, the suspect is saw in the van there. He has been charged with murdering, with murder. Full stop. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, there's so much news to tell you, so much news to tell you, and deadly ricochet, La Joqueta teen killed by bullet fired at dad. And let me tell you something, for the first time, when I visited that scene yesterday, some of you wanted to know, well, that bandits, that armed men going down there, they shoot the house, all kind of thing. No. You are going to hear exactly what went on, and why gunmen went, and they killed that Malabar student, Ezekiel Moore. Okay, why? And today, let's go straight to it. Gentlemen, this is I.A.N. We are in the Hocketa right now. Yesterday there was a shooting, and in fact this is the information that we have so far. A teen student killed in La Hocketa, gun attack, father wounded. A quiet community in La Hocketa was shattered by gunfire on Monday night after a 16-year-old secondary student was shot and killed while in the company of his father. The victim, Ezekiel Moore, a pupil of Malabar Secondary School, was gunned down along Gladius Crescent off the Freitas Boulevard. Gladiolus Crescent off the Freitas Boulevard. His father was also struck in the attack and was rushed to hospital. His condition remains unclear, but nevertheless we have found out he's doing okay. But it is really sad to be home. Gunmen came, opened fire. Initial report that a gunman approached the area and opened fire, sending relatives scrambling for cover. More sustained fatal injuries and was pronounced dead. Motive for the shooting has not yet been established. Now, this is a very, very beautiful neighborhood. The Malabar Primary School is right across here. Malabar South Government Primary. So if my guy could pan here, you'll realize it's a nice neighborhood. Really, really quiet. It's really nice. We can't understand why gunmen will approach this home here, fire shots, a schoolboy killed, and that's all we have so far. If you have any information, you can get in contact with me. Any information, get in contact with me. Based on my investigation, this is what went on. This guy here was campaigning strongly with Watts, the MP for this area, under UNC administration. So he campaigned strongly with him. Listen to this, here. What I gathered. Now, after that now he's very active. Well, he's known in the community, in the musical community. He wrote this song. I want a Spanish woman to make me, right? That Baran sang. He's the guy that wrote that song. So, in fact, he's also, I believe he's on the board for Cut and whatnot. I believe that this is the same man as he's on the board. So he's known in the musical industry. So what happened is that, come this way, this man, he took out a brand new car. So a lot of persons of the opinion that this man getting kickback, he this, he that, but he fixing up his house inside. But remember, he gets royalty from that song. He's very known in the area, very decent man. But there are persons going around saying that here we're going on now. This man, like, he getting thing, getting this, he getting that. And all of that is not true. It is not true. He came outside, he was on his phone, and he came outside and he was chatting with somebody. Two gunmen stood right here. Right across here. Right across here. When he came out of his the door there, and he saw them, he pulled back inside. When he pulled back inside, one of the gunmen fired a shot, and it ricocheted, hitting the son, and that is how this whole thing went down. And he got injured also. So the bullet ricocheted. So it's not like the gunman came and started to spray up the earth, because you'll notice to the back of me, the house has no, you're not seeing anything. But that is exactly what happened. So a lot of persons who think that this man, well, he's UNC, well, he supported Mr. Watts, the MP for La Hocketa. This area was formerly by Foster. Foster was the MP for this area. So now you understand that the father of the boy, he was very active in politics. And not really active, but he supported, he canvassed, for one of a better word, he canvassed with the MP. So people started to see, well, he just took out a new car, but, from showrooms to sort of rider people around and say, well, like, he getting this, and then remember he got a board appointment, and also, but he's known in the musical industry. But it's sad that people just find that you prospering and whatnot, and they find that they get nothing and this and that, so now they kind of take it out, come out of themselves, jump out of themselves, and I mean, it's sad. This is very, very sad. This is very, very sad. Fire a shot, bam, and it ricochet. Fire a shot, and that's it. That's all we have so far. That's all we have so far. That's all we have so far. And today, the Carnival Tuesday, the man's son is dead. So that's what I've gathered so far. Keep you posted. Thank you.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Trinidad, the season of wins is here at Passat's The Food King and Bright Ideas. One season, many chances, big wins. From premium Leroy chocolates to Moet champagne and fine wines to booming sound systems, fully loaded coolers, and even 50-inch smart TVs. Here's how you can enter to win. For every $300 spent at Passat's The Food King or Bright Ideas, you receive one entry form, fill it out, and drop it in the entry box. Weekly Carnival Cooler Line draws every Saturday and one massive grand finale. The season of wins ends on February 26th and the grand carnival draw on Saturday, February 28th. Shop, enter, and win in the season of wins.
Push on, quality value, that's our way. The real push shots, we're here to stay. The Food King push shots.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
But how did Taj decide to come to Guyana?
Through the development and the oil boom, they decided to come and invest because the country is getting better, there are improvements, and there are more business opportunities.
There's some of the parts that they have done. What they have done?
In the US, primarily in California and Hawaii, they've built thousands of homes, condominiums, and other buildings.
I saw recently they had like a prominent figure, a basketball player investing in whatnot. Can you tell me more about that? Because I showed the image on television.
So that's an Ogle, and we will be launching
Could you take me to Ogle after?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
We will be launching at the end of this month or possibly next month. Up. So it's a great opportunity. We will also have leaseback programs for 14%. Right there too, and that's what we also.
So the ad that we are currently running on television, this is what is this is it here. Wow, that is unbelievable. So some of you who really thought that, hey, that's just an ad, no, this is what's happening right now. And what I'm here to tell you is that construction has already started. It has already started from the time they started to advertise with us since December month. They have already started and work is going on rapidly, as you can see around here, rapidly.
Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Termina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just to let you know that there's so many things to tell you because we had Saturday, we had Sunday, we had Monday, we had Tuesday. So many things happened. Also, just to let you know, a woman was found hanging at a Carapo home on Monday. If the relatives can get in contact with me also, the deceased has been identified as 34-year-old Samantha Mohammed of Carapo. Around 9 p.m., Samantha Mohammed, mother reported to police that around 1 p.m. on Monday, she spoke to her daughter and left her in her bedroom. Sometime around 6 p.m., she observed Mohammed's bedroom locked and called out to her, but got no answer. She subsequently forced open the door and observed Mohammed in a seated position with a cord around her neck and plugs in her ear. The emergency health services saw a 34-year-old woman was found hanging in Carapo. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Carnival celebration turns tragic. 2 masqueraders crushed between music trucks in St. James. 2 young women are warded in critical condition following a serious road traffic accident during the Carnival festivities in St. James District on Monday. The incident occurred around 9 a.m. on February 16, 2026 along Damien Street, St. James, involving 2 music trucks and their trailers. According to police report, the vehicle TEB 6611, a white man truck hauling music trailer TEE 2025, driven by Ian Duncan of Spring Village, Europe, was traveling east along Damien Street. At the same time, vehicle TDA A222, a red truck hauling music trailer TBW 749, driven by Jason Edwards of St. James, was proceeding north along the same roadway. While the 2 vehicles were in process of passing each other, the onboard DJ reportedly instructed patrons to move to the left side of the respective trucks. During that moment, 2 female masqueraders, identified as 23-year-old Anisha Hamlet of Upper St. Barb's and 24-year-old Shanice Trim of Upper St. Barb's, Laventille. The 2 women are from Upper St. Barb's. Anisha Hamlet of Upper St. Barb's and 24-year-old Shanice Trim of Upper St. Barb's Road, Laventille, attempted to crawl between the 2 trucks and their attached trailers in an effort to reach the opposite side. Tragically, both women became trapped and were pinned between the trailers, rendering them unconscious at the scene. They were rushed for emergency medical treatment. Hamlet sustained a broken hip along with internal bleeding, while Trim suffered extensive injury to her pelvis and chest. Police confirmed that the vehicle TEB 6611 and trailer TEE 2025 were impounded pending further investigation, while vehicle TDA 8222 and trailer TBW 749 were allowed to leave the scene. Investigations are continuing. Remember, everybody was talking about, they heard that 2 persons were crushed. Well, they are alive and they have been identified as Anisha Hamlet of Upper St. Barb's and 24-year-old Shanice Trim of Upper St. Barb's Road, Laventille. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, birthday celebration turns heartbreak as young footballer killed in Tobago crash. A 29-year-old Tobagonian man lost his life following a late-night collision in Canaan on Monday, the 16th of February, casting it was sad for the family and everybody. The victim has been identified as Shaquille Anthony Shade of Mason Hall, Lekoto Road. This is the accident here. Apparently, he was riding a motorbike. As you can see, also, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, pedestrian fatally struck on Audrey Jeffers Highway. Venezuelan national identified as 48-year-old Vargas Roman Antonio was killed early on Monday the 16th while crossing the Audrey Jeffers Highway in St. James near Foreshore. Police report the incident occurred minutes before 6 a.m. The man was struck by a vehicle and thrown short distance away. I tell you, all kind of thing happen. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Carney hit and run victim identified as Kuva man. He suffered with dementia and mental illness. Police have identified the man found dead along the Uriah Butler Highway on Sunday night as 68-year-old Steve Smith of Kuva, who suffers from dementia and other mental challenges. He was reportedly identified on Wednesday, February 18. Smith's body was discovered shortly after 10:45 on February along the shoulder of the southbound lane of the Carney Bridge near the pump station. Officers responded to a report of a motionless man lying on the side of the roadway. Upon arrival, they observed visible injuries to his face, raising suspicion that he may have been the victim of a hit-and-run accident. The body was found positioned on the shoulder of the highway, while the head facing northwest and the feet southeast. Additional officers from the St. Joseph Police Station assisted at the scene along with crime scene investigators. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Midnight Inferno claims the life of elderly Moruga woman living alone. A 75-year-old Moruga pensioner perished early Saturday morning after a fast-moving fire destroyed a home, leaving neighbors in shock and mourning. Bernadette Guerrero, her body was discovered shortly after the fire. This happened in Moruga. This is the second fatal incident that occurred within this week. Just on Tuesday, a man identified as McCollin, a tenant of the residence at Barcelona Street, Tunapuna, was found dead after being trapped in a house fire. Also, a similar incident took place on Wednesday, the 14th of January, when a 61-year-old Werner died following a house fire in Picton Street, Laventille. Also, ladies and gentlemen, High Court challenges prompt return of paralyzed mother's devices after fatal shooting. Attorney representing 24-year-old Kaya Seeley has successfully challenged the seizure and retention of her electronic device, which means to say her phone, following the fatal police shooting on January, forcing authorities to return the items to her family. Imagine they had to go to court to get about this girl's phone from that scene. You remember that scene? The device, ladies and gentlemen, her phones were expected to be returned by relatives by 1 p.m. on Friday, shortly after judicial review proceedings were filed in High Court. They had to go to court to get about this girl's phone. You really think this place crazy? Something really wrong with everybody around here now. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, the domestic dispute spiral into toxic act. Pierre rushed to hospital in separate incidents. Two separate domestic disputes in South Trinidad on Sunday escalated in medical emergency after two women allegedly ingested weedicide following arguments with their husbands. So that two set of women separate. They ingested poisonous substance after having an argument with their spouse. In the first incident reported in Penal District, a 42-year-old nurse was rushed to hospital after consuming a small quantity of herbicide at a Rochard Road home. Police officers received information from the accident and emergency department. Investigators were told that shortly after 6:30, the woman had a heated argument with her husband over financial matters. She reportedly went to the back of the house where she ingested approximately a teaspoon of herbicide. She later began vomiting and fainted on the porch. Also in another incident, but similar, 39-year-old woman of Diamond Village was also hospitalized after allegedly drinking weedicide following an early morning quarrel with her husband. Police were told that the dispute described as an ongoing for nearly 2 decades. 2 decades they have a dispute going on. Police were told the dispute described as ongoing nearly 2 decades. What is that? Erupted around 7 a.m. The woman later consumed the substance, who had reportedly been stored in a sweet drink bottle. She was taken to San Fernando hospital. Terrible. And then after the other next case on the highway. Remember, we don't end at Savannah. Also, just to let you know, Gabriel Batman Harrigan, he returned to the country, has been taken into custody. Return to this country has been taken into a dramatic turn with 32-year-old Now behind bars after being denied bail on multiple serious criminal charges. Harrigan of Bombay Street, St. James, was deported from Guyana. Remember when he was deported from Guyana? And what initially described as an immigration matter. As he arrived at Piarco shortly thereafter, at the time, it was unclear whether his removal from Guyana was connected to a breach of country's immigration regulation. However, in a separate and more serious development, Harrigan has now been charged with kidnapping, false imprisonment, 2 counts of rape, grievous sexual assault, and assault by beating. He appeared before a High Court master on Wednesday, February 18, and was remanded into prison custody after bail was denied. He was represented by attorney Larry Williams. The charges arise from a report made to police on January 19th. According to a courtroom document, the complainant told investigators that she had gone out with Harrigan to a bar on Aripita Avenue, Woodbrook on January 18th. She alleged that when she later attempted to leave, she was forced into his vehicle and taken to his home in St. James. Police claim that the resident Harrigan prevented the woman from leaving, assaulted her, forced her into a bedroom where she was sexually assaulted. He was accused of having sexual intercourse with her without her consent. On 2 occasions, investigators also executed a search warrant at his home on February 10th, seizing electronic devices that was sent to Cybercrime Unit for analysis. Harrigan is expected to return to court on March 20th. Craziness, boy, way. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we're hearing about a suicide of a 16-year-old girl. We can't confirm that. Can we confirm that? Right, Angeli, Selena, Badgery. She was found hanging at a Williamsville home on Tuesday. That's what we are hearing. In fact, at a Trinidad home. Maybe you'll have to visit the family. They're so sad. She's a student of the Williamsville Secondary School. Also, ladies and gentlemen, early morning stabbing in Woodbrook, leave man hospitalized. On Carnival Monday, police launched an investigation after a Londonville resident was stabbed multiple times during early morning attack in Woodbrook on February 16. Darrell Mongrue of Lawrence Wong Road was reportedly at the corner of Rosalino and Robert Street around 6:30 a.m. when he was approached by a group of men. According to initial report, one of the suspects shot Lucky Day before Mongrue was stabbed several times about the body. The victim sustained wounds to his ribs cage, pelvis and back and was conveyed to Port Spain Hospital. Again, the victim is Darrell Mongrue of Lawrence Wong Road. Okay, also we do have a photograph of him. Also 2 Laventel. Yeah, but we couldn't really put up that picture. Also 2 Laventel men were shot and injured on Aripita Avenue on Monday the 16th of February. The victims have been identified as Israel Payson and 24-year-old Jabril Worrell, both of Laventel, around 4:15 on Monday morning. The duo was walking along Damien Street in the vicinity of Mukarapa Road when they heard 2 loud explosions. Payson was shot in the left leg while Worrell sustained gunshot wound to his right foot. Both men were taken for medical treatment and are listed in stable condition. Also a knife attack at Boko Bar leaves Canby man wounded. Police are investigating a stabbing incident that left a 34-year-old man hospitalized following an altercation at a bar on Monday night. The victim, Kishon McDonald, also known as Max of Canby, was reportedly at Da Place Bar at the corner of Boko and Canby Main Road when he became involved in a dispute with a man unknown to him. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, cutlass and hammer attack caught on camera outside KFC in Montrose. A violent confrontation outside KFC Montrose has been captured on camera, showing the moment a man was chopped during an altercation with another individual. In the footage, the victim is seen before the attack holding both cutlass and a hammer as tension escalated between the 2 men in the vicinity of the restaurant. The situation quickly turned violent, with one of the individuals delivering multiple chops During the confrontation, the video has since been circulating on social media, sparking concern among members of the public about the level of violence taking place in broad daylight. The extent of the victim injuries remain unclear at the time. Police are expected to review the footage as the investigation continues. If we can find anybody there who can assist us, please let me know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, I tell you, it's so much, just so much. Suspect held after police involved shooting during vehicle chase in Penal. Car stolen during I.A.N. robbery. The day before, 23-year-old man has been arrested following police involved shooting and recovery of a stolen vehicle during an anti-crime exercise in Penal on Friday night. Police said around 8:45 p.m. on February 13, officers attached to the Penal CID and Penal charge room patrol unit and K9 unit were conducting operations along Olivery Drive when they observed a silver Nissan Tida being driven without headlights and without registration plate. Officers attempted to stop the vehicle, but police alleged the driver accelerated away at high speed, prompting a chase along Olivery Drive, Ali Avenue, and Batchia Trace. During the pursuit, police claim an officer observed a rear passenger holding what appeared to be a firearm and pointed in the direction of the marked police vehicle, fearing for the safety and that of a fellow officer. The officer discharged 6 rounds from a service-issued firearm. Police said the suspect vehicle allegedly continued along the roadway before crashing into a metal structure within the South Haven Mall compound. Police said 2 occupants exited the vehicle and fled on foot. One suspect, 20-year-old man from Penal, was apprehended, while the second suspect remains at large. Police further alleged that the checks revealed the silver Nissan Tida had been reported stolen during a robbery with violence in the I.A.N. district on February 12, 2026. Crime scene investigations are continuing.
I don't. Police. Run, pay life for the next man, wife.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, child in car, a driver flees after red light smash at Factory Road, left van behind. But you know, we got his identity and his name, am I right? A parent is pleading for help in locating the driver. So we got information about the driver. Gentlemen, this is the driver of the car. This is the driver. That is all we have so far. The driver of the van. So let the family know, don't rile up. We already have information. So we're leaving it right there. This is the driver of the van. A parent is pleading for help in locating a driver who allegedly caused a serious crash at Factory Road Junction in Chaguanas and then fled the scene behind a wrecked vehicle and shaken occupants, including a 6-year-old child. The accident occurred at the traffic light along Factory Road on Monday, February 16. According to report, the driver of a white panel van, registration TDD 2078, allegedly broke the red light and collided with another vehicle, causing extensive damage. The impact reportedly left the victim vehicle written off. At the time of the crash, the victim's young son was seated inside the vehicle. The victim alleged that after the collision, the driver exited the van and ran from the scene. A photograph of the individual in the vehicle have reportedly been provided to authorities. If you have any information about the whereabouts of this man, get in contact with me, please. Also, man Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, there's so much news I have to tell you. Man detained after alleged sexual assault during Juve festivities in Port of Spain. Police have detained suspect following a report of a sexual assault during Juve celebration in Port of Spain on Monday morning. A 34-year-old woman from Diego Martin reported around 9:08 a.m. she was participating in Juve activities along Tragreach Road near the Ministry of Agriculture building when she was approached from behind by a man. The woman told officers that the man began dancing behind her before allegedly engaging in non-consensual sexual contact in the road with a wine. She immediately pushed him away as he attempted to leave the area. Security person attached to a Juve van reportedly acted swiftly, detaining the suspect and handing him very good to responding police officer. The victim later reportedly identified the man who was taken to custody. Okay. Non-consensual sexual contact. Well, okay. That could be like touching and putting your hand somewhere and all kind of thing. Also, Carnival night horror. Woman reports raped after party. According to report, the woman attended Miami Beach party on O2 Park. After the event concluded, she reportedly left with 3 men. Investigators said she was later taken to location at Arangwes, that's Ramboju Street, in Arangwes by Double Palm, where she alleged she was gang raped. Hours later, the woman was found along the eastbound lane of the Churchill Roosevelt Highway near the Arangwes overpass. When officers arrived, she was dressed in a red short-sleeve T-shirt and black netted sleeves, an adult diaper. A pastor assisted her in getting medical attention. 3 men, took her to a hotel. Also, you see, nobody will give you the news like this, everybody will have to, play it, know how to gauge it or know how to play it. Also, police officer robbed, beaten with cutlass during a Facebook marketplace meetup in Toko on February 15th. The victim, 32-year-old police constable attached to the Garden Emergency, reported around 10:30 a.m. He went to the location to conduct the sale of 2 black jerseys with Scarface printed on the back and 2 washed blue jeans valued $1,600. Upon arrival, he was reportedly accosted by 2 men. One suspect was described as slim-built, dark in complexion, approximately 5 feet tall, wearing a red hooded jersey with plaits visible and no marks. The second suspect was described as short and stocky, dressed in dark grey jersey, wearing a black balaclava. He was armed with a cutlass. The man allegedly demanded the officer hand over the clothing items and cash. A struggle ensued, during which the victim was struck about the face and sustained a cut to his right middle finger. The assailant reportedly robbed him of 3,000 TT, cash, $1,600 worth of clothing, US $150 and an additional 400 TT, and that was in his wallet before fleeing. This happened, ladies and gentlemen, in Toko. So if you have any information, get in contact with me. Again, we are asking you, please, please, please. Also, I had to let you know, Hollywood legend Robert Duvall dies at 95, leaving behind unmatched cinematic legacy. Veteran Hollywood actor Robert Duvall has died, bringing to a close a remarkable career that spanned more than 6 decades. The most respected performers in America's cinema, Duvall, known for his quiet intensity, commanding screen presence, passed away peacefully. He was 95. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, let me see what I have for you again. Open up the lines. I'm just trying to bring all the news to you. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So we're just trying to see what, what I did not mention to you. So much, so much, so much. Which one is that? And also, you remember I tell you, in South, I don't know what went on in South. You have 2 cases of where woman ingested poisonous substance after arguing with her husband. And in fact, thank God that we were able, because this thing was, listen to me, I was heading down to South that morning. And I saw this altercation on the highway, and I had to stop, and I asked and in fact, tell the driver, let's pull over and diffuse this whole thing, because that man could have, he could have gotten knocked down right there. He could have gotten knocked down right there, just by one pull, just by just drifting onto the highway a little bit. I had to get a car to stop and whatnot. Show me a little clip of it, go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
Good show. I have two comments. The guy, the young boy who got shot in La Horquetta, why was the question is, why was the gunman shooting at the father? That's the question we have to ask.
They just fired one shot to the house and it ricocheted. Because I don't know.
And the second thing I want to comment on, what is your beef with the Minister of Homeland Security?
Do I look like I have a beef with him?
Yes. Have a good night.
Because we are reporting the news? Go ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was diffused. And in fact, I want to thank that guy. You know who's that fella who had stopped? I had to stop him on the highway, that guy that picked them up there. Attorney Derek Baliram, father, this guy here. So I asked him if he could just drop the man home, give the man a drop home, because they live somewhere in Gasparillo. And we helped him cross the highway. As you can see, we diffused the whole plan. And I told the woman, leave him, come off the highway, please. After that, this man took him home. I said, go with this man. He said he going to walk, he wanted this, he wanted that. And sometimes in all that kind of rage and all that kind of excitement, people do silly things, just to prove a point, So I tell her to cross, to come over, and him to leave with the man and go and not go in no other car and drop this man home from in front of his house. So I want to publicly thank Attorney Derek Baliram, his dad, Mr. Baliram. If it was not for him, at least we stopped and we were able to see all that time I quarreling with him. Right? So they took him home and that's it. And here, as you can see, I'm walking back. So I did a kind of good thing there. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, I'm sure you are aware that Reverend Jesse Jackson died, civil rights firebrand who carried a dream across generations. Reverend Jesse Louis Jackson, the fiery civil rights leader who marched alongside Dr. Martin Luther. Do you know, for those who did not know, that when Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, Reverend Jesse Jackson was one of the first persons to rush to his assistance. You know that, and he carried that torch of human rights, about standing for the rights of the the black Americans and whatnot, yeah? He was the person. He made 2 attempts to become president, but nevertheless, he was very, 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 very respected man, you know, internationally. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, I met him. You know, I interviewed him. I don't know, I don't think I could ever get back that clip, but remember when it had the earthquake in Haiti? I don't know if you could get back a photograph of that. And it had the earthquake in Haiti, and I went with my camera guy then, and we had a little camera, and that was the earthquake that claimed so many lives. This guy and I, he was my cameraman then. We were in Haiti, and Reverend Jesse Jackson came to, you know, he flew to Haiti, and I remember walking up to him, knowing, I mean, but he had no security and whatnot, but he came, he and a group of other people came. Anderson Cooper was there also, but Anderson Cooper was not there at that time when I met Reverend Jesse Jackson. And I walked up to him like everybody else, and I asked him, I said, how do you describe this? And he was so pleasant, really, really nice guy. He shook my hands. I tell him I'm from Trinidad and all kind of thing. But really, really nice guy, really, really nice guy. So that was my only interaction I could remember having with the late Reverend Jesse Louis Jackson. Also, ladies and gentlemen, U.S. military launches deadly sea strike, 11 suspected narco terrorists killed. United States Southern Command has confirmed that the American forces carried out a series of lethal maritime strikes targeting vessels allegedly linked to designated terrorist organizations involving drug trafficking. According to a statement released by U.S. Southern Command, the operation was executed late on February 16 under the direction of Commander General Francis Donovan. The mission conducted by Joint Task Southern Spear involved 3 separate connected strikes against vessels operating along established narcotic trafficking corridors. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we have more news for you. More, you know, whatever you miss, you can go back to my page, go back to all our social media platform. A lot of interviews we did over the weekend, the last 4 days. We have it all ready for you. Those of you who would like to meet with me, and maybe you're in some situation where you're not getting justice and your family want to come out and talk and say exactly what's happening, you can come out and message me on 1868 if you have information about crime, about guns and persons that we are looking for. You can go to our website, no username, no password, ianalleyne.org. Just go onto our website and send all the information. Again, have a wonderful night. And remember, you could continue to subscribe for the news on social media, on the Facebook, on YouTube, on all the different platforms, so you can get the news as it happens. This is I.A.N. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our minds for crime. Much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home. Be safe in the street.